We begin once again with Tropical Storm Harvey. Harvey made landfall for a second time in southwest Louisiana overnight. It's hammering much of the region with extreme weather right now. Severe flash flooding hit Beaumont and Port Arthur, Texas, after hours of heavy rain. The local sheriff says Port Arthur is cut off by flooding, and people there are going into survival mode.
East Texas and Louisiana are now seeing the worst of Harvey. Houston could actually see the sun today after days of record rainfall, but Louisiana may see another 8 to 12 inches of rain over the next 2 days.
We begin our coverage this morning with Michelle Miller, who is along the Louisiana-Texas border. She is east of Beaumont. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. We are in Orange, Texas, just outside of Orange, Texas, about 23 miles east of where Harvey made landfall. And it's treacherous here. We're on an island, essentially, at this gas station, and the roads just off of I-10 are inundated with a foot to a foot and a half of water. And this entire area, you see all of these cars here. Every single one of these cars, high vehicles, are looking for safe ground. It is unbelievable how many cars are stranded along I-10 going west, headed toward Port Arthur. They are simply at a standstill. We spent the night about 35 miles east of Orange in Lake Charles. Lake Charles dodged a bullet, but Port Arthur, conditions there are brutal.
Every highway is closed, so we can't get out anymore. We can't evacuate.
Port Arthur, Texas is inundated as Harvey made landfall and lingered overnight. Search and rescue operations were suspended at nightfall because the conditions were simply too dangerous. On social media, people reported fires like this one burning unchecked at this apartment building. Those who dared to drive encountered heavy rain and intense wind gusts. Mayor Derek Freeman says an estimated 20,000 homes have water in them.
We have water all across the city, 5, 6 feet deep in some places. This is a very massive, critical type situation that we're under, and we're trying to get it handled.
The water is flowing in. We got river inside, outside, upside, downside, and everybody is in the bleachers.
People who evacuated to the city's civic center faced a deluge.
Everybody needs to start kind of going in that survival mode and start trying to get yourself to higher elevations. Get on your roof. You may sit up there and get wet by the rain, but you're going to not drown.
It is still sitting over us as we speak.
Darla Martinez says Samaritans saved her mother, 80-year-old Phyllis Martinez, from her Jefferson County home as the water rose overnight.
When I seen him carrying her in his arms, I had my phone in my hand and I just snapped the picture because I wanted to thank the young men.
Folks inside the Civic Center are being moved to another location. Port Arthur is the country's largest oil refinery city, and we should note Motiva, they say they're at 40% capacity. Margaret?
Michelle, thank you.
Harvey horror, shivering tot found clinging to drowned mom. Beaumont, Texas, authorities found a shivering toddler clinging to the body of her drowned mother in a rain-swollen canal in southeast Texas after the woman tried to carry her child to safety from Harvey's floods. CBS Beaumont affiliate KFDM-TV reports the woman was driving on an Interstate 10 service road Tuesday afternoon when she encountered high water and turned into an office park parking lot. Captain Brad Penison, of the Fire Rescue Department in Beaumont, said the woman's vehicle then got stuck in the flooded parking lot. Squalls from Harvey were pounding Beaumont with up to 2 inches of rain an hour at the time with 38 miles per hour gusts, according to the National Weather Service. Peterson said a witness saw the woman take her 18-month-old daughter and try to walk to safety when the swift current of a flooded drainage canal next to the parking lot swept them both away. The child was holding on to the floating woman when a police and fire rescue team in a boat caught up to them a half-mile downstream, he said. Rescuers pulled them into the boat just before they would have gone under a railroad trestle where the water was so high that the boat could not have followed. First responders lifted the child from her mother's body and tried to revive the woman, but she never regained consciousness. Peterson said the child was in stable condition at Christ's St. Elizabeth Hospital. KFDM says the tot appeared to be suffering from hypothermia. The identities of the mother and child were being withheld until the father, who was out of town, could be notified. On Tuesday night, 2 people were killed when a tree fell onto a pickup truck Tuesday night in Jasper County, just north of Beaumont, KFDM reports. The Jasper County Fire Department confirmed to CBS News that 2 people did drive under a tree, when asked if 2 people had died. At least 10 people, including those in Beaumont and Jasper County, have been killed by Harvey since Friday, when it made landfall in Texas as a Category 4 hurricane. Harvey has since weakened to a tropical storm, moved back out onto the Gulf of Mexico, then made landfall again.